Do you know that a lot of your actions are based on anxiety and that you don't know? And that it also means that you are not creating the reality you really, really, really want. It's all one part of one system. And that is sad because you can create a lot of other realities. And I know this very, very, very well because I have been a master in following my anxiety instead of my authentic self. Anxiety was really important in the past, and I followed it. I acted according to it, and then I created realities I was never happy with. So I'm very happy and pleased to tell you that it can be different, and that I will do in this teaching. My name is Guido de Valk, and I'm a teacher conscious creation. And conscious creation means that you create your life consciously according to who you really are, instead of reacting with negative emotions. And one of these negative emotions is this anxiety. And what people then just do is they follow their anxiety. Suppose you want to meet a very important person, a big influencer or artist or whatever, and you really have an intention to meet him. But then start your fear, your anxiety, how to do that, and maybe cannot do it, maybe he's too busy, maybe she's too busy, whatever thoughts you will come in your mind. It will influence, and all these thoughts are based on your anxiety. So maybe you don't do it, or you do it very carefully, or you do it in a very rough way, or whatever. You can do it in a very different way because your anxiety is ruling you. I hope you understand that a bit, that it can be like that instead of that the person who you really are is doing it. Maybe you also know the difference in Swift, that you have a brilliant idea and you really want to go for it, and 1 hour later you are full of doubt. And that's really what we talk about. That brilliant idea is coming from your authentic self, but full of doubt is not your authentic self. That is really your adapted self, your quiet self. And that one is taking it over by using your anxiety. And when you use your anxiety, you create realities that match that anxiety. Duh. Easy, right? So it can be done completely different. And that different way is that you don't follow your anxiety, but you recognize your anxiety and use it for creating the reality you really want. So then anxiety becomes a messenger. So very practically spoken, what you do is, number one, you recognize it. Oh yeah, I have fear now. Big plan, go back to fear. Then secondly, what you do is take a break, don't act anymore. Thirdly, realign to who you really are. And then four, you act according to your excitement with integrity, to who you really are. You act according to your authentic self, to the person who was so excited in the beginning when he think of the thought to make an appointment with a celebrity. And why it works like this? Because when you act according to your anxiety, you act with lower vibrations. And lower vibration also result in actions, in realities, sorry, result in realities. They result in realities that are match this lower vibration. But the opposite is also possible, that you use this your higher frequency by following your excitement, and you create much more, and then you create much better realities. Awesome, right? The whole system is awesome because it works like that. It is not kind of fantasy, I tell you. It works like that. So I'm a living example. All my clients are living examples. So please remember this, that it works like that. It's a system. It is a kind of law. Let's go to a summary. And we talk about anxiety, and anxiety, you can follow it blindly and then you create realities that are not so good for you. Or you decide not to follow your anxiety, but follow your excitement, and explain a few steps how to do that. If you think it's interesting what I tell you, I have very good news, because we have a free guide on our website, and that guide tells you the basics of conscious creation. Just please go to schoolforauthenticity.nl and you'll find this free guide on this website. Just fill in your email address and you receive it for free. Okay, my name is Guido de Valk. I'm teacher conscious creation, and I wish you a very, very, very good day.